Good morning. So my name is Bela. Welcome to the channel. I am a holistic wellness coach for mental health professionals. And today I wanted to share with you some of actually what the core of keeping me focused and also centered throughout my day. And that is my morning routine. So in today's video, I'll share what I do for my morning routine, as well as a few possible options or alternatives, as well as some things that I really suggest not doing, especially if you take after me and you really connected with the material that I've shared. These are some things that really helped me to build a strong morning routine. So I'll also share some of how to make it your own and have fun with it. So make sure you stay until the end today, because I do have a tool that is going to help you to continue beyond today's video and really help you to dive deeper into your habits and routines, because that is going to be a huge part of what you do as a mental health professional and a leader for others. So if you're enjoying the channel, be sure to click the subscribe button so that you're notified when new episodes arrive every Thursday. I'm so excited to be able to offer this to you. So today, let's get started with my morning routine checklist and how to start your own morning habits to focus your mind. Are you ready? So first off, I start in the bathroom, and I start with splashing some water on my face and brushing my teeth. I drink about 8 ounces of water, and that's just really going to help to wake up your body, wake up your face and your expressions, and you wipe the gook out of your eyes, and you're like, all right, let's do this day. And also drinking 8 ounces of water is going to help your digestive system start and your metabolism. So you're starting to wake up your bodily systems too, which is going to be a lot of energy that will transfer into. It's kind of like, you know, those water wheel things. Like, that's what you're doing with your body. Your body's like, hey, waking up. Next, I listen to personal development, and this can be in the form of an audiobook that is specifically targeted to something that I'm trying to grow in right then. And it's not training. I'm not talking about personal growth. What do you call it? There's personal development. Oh, professional development. It's not professional development. It's not training or those kind of things. This is personal development. So how I want to grow as a human, what I need to work through in my own spirit and with who I am. So that's really where I focus my reading, and sometimes I also listen to like a pump up video on YouTube that's like all these motivational things, and you're like, yeah, got this day. So, you know, depending on what I need that day, most often it's personal development, but I also do love those pump up videos. Pump. And why do we do this? So we do this to focus our mind. We really need to set the intention for the day. You want to put your head in the right space. So many things will happen over the course of the day, and it's going to try to distract you. It's going to try to pull you away from it, from what you really need to focus on. But instead, we need to take ownership of it and say, this is where I'm focusing for today. Next, I have breakfast. So head to the kitchen now. So we've gone to the bathroom, we've come out, now we're in the kitchen. And I have a shake. So it's a really strong, nutritious shake, and I love it. And I also add about a cup of spinach in there just for some extra nutrition, and also some real veggies that I can add in there. And I also have a carb of some kind, and so that may be a sweet potato, oatmeal, things like that help to give you that short-term energy, because as you'll see, we'll have a workout in just a minute. But really the breakfast is going to start to fuel your body and give you the juices. Give you the juices to start the fight of the day. Next, we have a journal. journal routine. So now we've moved from the kitchen and we take our breakfast and we sit on the couch. And this is where I do appreciations, because gratitude is the best attitude. Kind of cheesy, right? But it really is. When I start my journal routine with appreciations, then I can tend to focus sometimes on the negative and what's not working, and oh man, like I'm beating myself up and stuff. Gratitude is really the heart of this. So what do I appreciate about what's going on? And I was amazed at how much this started to change my mindset and change my focus. So it's a really vital part of the morning routine, is to have that gratitude, because it really does set your attitude for the entire day. And then actually it becomes a huge part of your life. You start to notice the gratitude more often because you've done it in that morning routine. And also, why am I doing this? So I have just a little section in it, and I just say why. And that is where I can say, I'm doing this for our family. I'm doing this for people who are in the same situation that I was in. I'm doing this for financial freedom, for traveling freedom, and being able to live our lives the way that we want to live them. I'm doing this for the person that I was before that I wish I could have met, I guess. I'm trying to be the person that I would have come to at that time. And so I write that in that why section. I usually just choose a couple, but I try to make it different each day. And that just helps to keep it more fresh. And I also look at what went well yesterday. So I think about the day before. What are 3 things that went well the day before? And then I do one area of growth, because like I said, I can focus on the negative. I could probably think of like 100 things that could have gone better and everything. But instead, we want to focus it and just say, okay, this is one area of growth that I can focus on for today, or that I can improve on today. I'll give you a hint. A lot of times it's nutrition. It's like, oh man, I didn't get all my nutrition in yesterday. And so today that's going to be my focus. So keeping that growth mindset of, I'm going to grow, I'm going to work through this a little bit each day. And I also do positive, powerful daily affirmations. And this is the same mantra every single day. And that's going to help it to become something concrete, that it just becomes what you speak. You don't even have to think about it anymore, because it's become so ingrained. And that really begins to, push you out of your same mantra that you've been repeating to yourself for so long. So it just helps to break through that. And then finally, I finish my journal routine with a morning motivation. And so when I was doing this on Facebook Live, I was thinking of a struggle, and then I was thinking of encouragement for the people that I was reaching through those lives, and then also an action step for them. And it's actually very similar to the way that I frame my my Instagram posts, and also my Facebook business page posts, my Twitter posts, anywhere that I'm posting. All of that content really comes from this planned time in morning motivation, where I'm reflecting on where I am at this time and what I'm growing through. So basically, how can I use what I've been passing through to inspire others? And that's what I use as my material. So why do I set it up this way? Well, first off, starting with that gratitude and moving through all the way to the end to inspiring others. If we try to put inspiring others first, or we try to just not do this section at all, we need to have that reflective process. And we're going to be trying to do it anyway, but maybe we're being really critical of ourselves. Maybe we're tearing ourselves down. And so having it in a constructive format really helps you to reflect on it, grow from it, and then you're able to look at it later and see how you've grown as well, which is very powerful. And then let's see. Okay, so then I have my workout, and I do my workout to burn off the crazy because we all get a little crazy sometimes, and we're all I have so much going on. And so our workout is our time to really just duke it out on the dance floor, kick it out in some kickboxing and some MMA, kick my husband, who's now started working out with me, which has been really awesome. So it just helps to wake up your body and also focus your thoughts. I find I'm much more energized and focused for my day when I've had my workout. It's very powerful and energizing. So what are some things not to do? Well, first off, you don't want to open your email or your social media. And this is something that I've had to learn a few times over, because I'm like, it's no big deal, it's fine. And then I pop it open and it's like, this didn't go through yesterday. Oh, this didn't work out. Oh, this is going on. Oh, let's troubleshoot. Oh, now I need to go in here, and now I need to do this. And suddenly the day has gotten away from me, and it becomes 10 o'clock at night, and I've hardly come up for air. Because I'm like, I just went right into it. I went into work mode immediately when I first woke up. And some of you use social media differently, but for me, it's a place of work. It's a place of connecting with people as well. And sometimes that's good, but sometimes we really just need to set our own intention for the day. So that's got to be your top priority during this morning routine. Is I'm focusing myself for my day and how I want it to go and how I'm going to respond to troubleshooting and problems and struggles and helping others. And while those can all be good things and beneficial, it can be very exhausting. So we need this time for ourselves in the morning, because otherwise those emails, they just dictate your day. They dictate your life, and then we never get away from it. So yeah. Also, I've stopped hitting snooze. I've stopped lying in bed any longer than my alarm, because we gotta get up, guys. If we lay there, we start to feel lethargic, and we're like, oh man, but this bed is so comfy. And really then the whole rest of your day just becomes sleepy and not fully alert and awake. So we really need to launch ourselves out of bed. I don't really launch out of bed, just so you know. I'm not like, whoa, let's go day. I'm more like, okay, alarm went off, let's go. And it's waking up. So that's when we start the morning routine with the splashing water on the face. It starts to wake you up. So I don't keep lying in bed, because then I don't wake up. I don't feel fully alert throughout the day. Next, I also don't listen to the news personally. I rarely find positive news, and it's definitely not a consistent thing anyway. So I really look at, what do I want this time to be? I don't want it to be a time of learning about negative news. I don't want it to be a time where I start to feel fearful and start to think of all the what ifs of this world and this planet and what's going wrong with it. And even if they are ways that I can help, I don't need to think about that during this morning routine. In this morning routine, I'm focusing, I'm centering myself, I'm waking up, I'm staying in a calm state. And by doing that, you're setting that intention for the day. Does not include news. So another thing is allowing the morning routine to last too long, because then I've done this before where it just got so long that it was like, okay, I need to either move more fast, or I need to cut a few things out. Are these things really serving the purpose that I need? Because they were really good for somebody else's morning routine, but not mine. So things like meditation and yoga, I do those in the evening. Some people, they'll do prayer, reading a holy book, taking a walk. But the best thing to do is really make it your own, and then just commit to it and be like, this is what I'm going at. I'm wholly in it. I am fully in it. And then just enjoy it. So it's not meant to be an obligation. It's really meant to be a joy. It's something that you can embrace and just love and have fun with, because this is you. This is a time where you get to focus yourself, embrace yourself, and grow through it. So whether you're doing some of these things in the morning or the evening, or however you want to divide it up, these are the things that have really been solid for me And you may tweak them, or you may find a journal that you really enjoy that has some different components. Maybe you just keep it simple and you're like, I'm gonna do 10 gratitude in the morning, and I'm gonna have my workout and breakfast, and that's it. And okay, so it's really gonna be up to you for those things. Okay, also, this is a time for you to fill your cup. And so your aim is going to be 100%, of course, because we all aim for 100%. We're like, yeah, I want to kick it out of the park. I want to check box it every day. But you also need to look at it as a growth thing. So you may not nail every single piece of your morning routine for that first like couple weeks. You'll try and you'll try. But I want to encourage you, do not let yourself get caught up in the perfectionistic aspect of it. Because I've done this before, and then I get discouraged, and then I just get angry at my morning routine, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm not doing it at all. And instead, we really need to look at it as, I'm going to try to do my best with it. Even if I get 80%, even if I do 90%, I'm still doing the things. I'm still waking up. I'm still trying to create this habit. And so not letting yourself get discouraged with it or get frustrated with it, it's going to really help you to be able to do it successfully and also with joy and happiness, so that it doesn't become a burden for you. You don't need any more burdens. You need something that's going to lift that burden and lighten your plate. Got it? Okay. So now I want to hear from you. So comment below with your morning routine, or do you have one? Or like, where there are a few of the things in here that you were like, yeah, that's what I want to do. That's, those are some components that I would use. So let me know down in the comments below what your thoughts are. I would love to hear them. And also I promised that I would share my resource with you. So that is also in the description section. So make sure you check out that source. It'll go a bit more deep into this topic of routines and habits and how to set yourself up with a holistic wellness mind and body and attitude and lifestyle, because we want to get you well overall and not just one thing. Sometimes, a morning routine is great, but there's going to be so many other components to a healthy lifestyle. So this is just a little part of it. So if you want a more full view of that, check out that resource down below. As always, stay strong and never lose sight of yourself in the service of others. I would hope that you like this episode, for one, and make sure you comment below and what was it? Like and subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, share the resource, share the tool, because this is going to be something that can be really helpful for you and for those that you're going alongside. You can help hold each other accountable and all that jazz. So be sure to check out those resources, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.